Welcome on Budapest, ladies and gentlemen. This is the last round of this Group D in the 12th Hungarian double mixed WCF curling tour. This is the first hand. Here we got the two teams representing Hungary, Miss Szabó and Fóti, and they play against a fine Russian team, Komarova and Goryachev. The Russian team has 4 points in the group after two matches, and the Hungarian team has 2 points. So all the two teams have possibilities to go through the playoff. This is the first time the Hungarian team play with the yellow stones, and the Russian team has the blues. The Hungarian boy, Fóti, plays his second stone. Try to play with a draw into the button, but it was a little bit long. So this on the other sheet, this is sheet number 1. We are broadcasting you, and on the other sheet plays the Scottish team, the McCleary family against the Danish Wixen family. The McCleary team has 2 points and the Danish team has 1 point after 2 matches. So it will be very interesting that who will go through the playoff. The first team in the group automatically go through the first 4, and the second and third place the team will play against the other second and third team in another group. So only the fourth, the last team in the group finished his play in Budapest this year. This is the 12th Westbay Cup, double mixed cup in Hungary. And these matches are the last matches in the group, inside the groups. So from 4 o'clock we will see the playoff games. We will know exactly later which team will play at 4 o'clock. The first playoff games will start at 4 o'clock p.m. and the second will start at 6:30 p.m. and the last tonight at 9 o'clock. At 9 9 o'clock matches will be the first semi-final matches. So, come back to our match. The Hungarian against the Russian team. This is the first end. And we have got a better yellow stone in the middle of the house. And here comes the next Russian stone. Goryachev is playing with his stone. Tried to play a draw to the button. It was a little bit long, but maybe better than the yellow one. And the Hungarian team has to decide to play another draw to the button or a little takeout and a short takeout. Not fast, a little bit slower, and hit and draw. We will see which one they will choose. So, here comes the next Hungarian stone. In this hand, the hammer has got the Hungarian team. Yeah, it's a nice hit and draw. A little bit roll out, too much, but the yellow is better. Yeah, the last Russian stone, they would like to play a draw to the button. This is the last stone of the Russian team in this hand. Komarova will play. Yeah, the Russian boy has to sweep a lot. It seems very short. So a little kick with the guard. Is there any chance to score two for the Hungarians or not? They try to play a little tap. There is no risk. In a lucky way they got three, but we will see. The Hungarian lady is named Szabó. She's got the Hungarian's last stone. The line seems okay. Yeah, the stone has to curl a little. Yeah, wow, what a nice shot, yeah. 3 for Hungary. It was a brilliant last stone from the Hungarian team, from Meniko. So the result is 3 for the Hungarian team. So after the first hand is 3-0 for Szabó and Fóti. So this is the second end. The hammer will be to the Russian team. So Enikő first stone is coming. It's a little bit slow. Balázs has to sweep a lot. Enikő tried to play a draw to the button. A perfect freeze is the best. Yeah, it's a nice sweeping. Good job. First Russian stone in this hand. Draw to the button again. As normally we will see a lot of draws into the button in the mixed doubles game during the game. Especially with the first stones. It's not allowed to play a takeout with the first 3 stones. So in every end at the beginning they have to pay draws. First stone of the Hungarian boy. It seems a little bit long. He tried to play a draw, but it's a little bit too much weight. So on the other sheet it's 1-0 for the Danish team. After the first end. Here comes the first stone from the Russian boy. Nice tap. The blue stones placed on the 4-foot in the house. It's a good situation for the blue team. Probably the yellow had to play a takeout. Or play a draw into the button. Hit and draw. they can decide. As we see the broom, the Hungarian broom, it calculates a hit and roll. He has to sweep. It's not a hit and roll, but good for a double. Maybe it was a little bit wide or a little bit heavy. One more. Draw to the button from the Russians on the same path. In each team, the ladies plays with the first and the last stones, and the boys plays the second, third, and fourth stones. Yeah, it's nice. The goal is to play a double takeout from the Hungarian boy. You can see more than the half of the stone, the blue stone, so it's possible to play takeout. Shot from Balázs. The Yellowstone rolled out, but it's not out from the house, out of the house. So the best stone is a blue stone, and they have two more in this end. He tried a draw to the button, but it was a little bit short. Only one yellow remained in this end, and he could replay it. They tried to play a double takeout. Perhaps it's a little bit wide. The weight was perfect, I think, but it was a little bit wide. Maybe an easy shot for 2 for the Russians, and a perfect shot for 3. Right now is only 1. a little bit short. They work for 2, but for 2 it's okay, I think. Wow, what a sweeping! Maybe only 1. It was 2. Yeah, the two team players agreed with it. In curling, the players has to decide the scores, the exact scores. They don't need any judges. So after 2 ends, it's 3-2 for the Hungarians. And the hammer goes to the Hungarian team. So Komarova is first on. The first stone is always a draw to the button. The freeze is the best. It is quite good. A little bit before the T line, it's perfect. So here comes Annika's first stone. Yeah. It's a perfect tap. It's not allowed to take out from the house and from the area of the game. He tapped just at the back of the house. It's perfect, really. Nice shot from the Hungarian lady. And now the Russian guy tried to play to the button. Goryachev. A little long, a little wide. First stone from the Hungarian boy, Balázs, in this hand. He tries to little tap the blue stone. Just a little wide, but it was quite almost perfect. Yeah, So the Russian team has two possibilities: play a perfect draw to the button, or a double takeout, hit and draw. It seems they would like to play with the takeout. Yeah. (3-2) for the Hungarian team. So the Russian team wouldn't like to see too much yellow stones in the house. Wow. It was a very nice shot from Goryachev. So Balázs tried to play a draw from the other side of the shade. Maybe it was a little bit long, not too much, but the stone didn't kick the blue in the middle. Russian team trying to play a perfect raise to protect the blue stone in the middle. Yeah, seems quite good. The Hungarian team has the hammer, and the situation is quite close in this moment, so they have to a little bit open the house and try to play with the guard, a promotion with a promotion takeout. The best would be to play a promotion with the blue guard and take out the two blue stones in the house. It's very hard. It's not easy shot, but Hungarian boy will try it. Wow, what a shot. Perfect play from the Hungarian team. Here comes the last Russian stone from the Russian lady. And the boy has to sweep a lot. They try to come around the blue, which was on the top of the forefoot. But there is a little kick. It's very hard to play with a double because there is the guard. Now maybe one blue, and the next one is a yellow stone. They go for one. They would like to have a high risk. Seems a little bit hard. One blue. So one for the Russian team. So after 3 ends, it's a 3-all. In this weekend, in this tournament, we've got 4 groups, and every group plays 4 teams, and the best team after the first round robin goes to the semi-final directly. In Group A play the Chinese team, the Hungarian, the French and the Polish team. And the first place, the French team is on the first place, Morand and Borini. So they will play in the semi-final today, 9 p.m. And the opponent team will come later. In Group A, the second place goes to the Chinese team, and the third place goes to the Polish. It was a very tough group because the French and the Chinese team has 4 points, and the Hungarian and the Polish team have got 2 points. But so the final ranking after the round robin. The first is French, second Chinese, third is Polish, fourth is the Hungarian. Biró and Daniel Kalocsay. So the Hungarian team in Group A, better than Biró and Daniel Kalocsay, lost against the Chinese team, and they beat the French team. It's interesting because the French team had been finally on the first place, and they lost against the Polish team. So finally they got 2 points and 4th place in their group. But right now we should come back to our game in Sheet A. In this end, the hammer goes to the Hungarian team. This is the same as the last end. The Russians try to play into the button, but they have to sweep for it. But it's a nice shot. It's just behind the guard, so it's really not easy to take it out. And this last stone is the best stone right now. Yeah, it's a little bit closed for the Hungarians, so the Hungarian boy would like to play with a takeout, appeal with the guard, or maybe a promotion, but the promotion is very hard and probably a little bit dangerous for the Hungarians, so appeal is better. Yeah, they wanted to play appeal. The skip in the house called the sweeping. It means that she wanted to play appeal. On the other sheet, after 3 ends, it's 5-1 to the Scottish team against the Danish. So right now the Danish hasn't got any wins in this weekend, so they have to win, but it's not easy against the Scottish Leary family. And one more perfect draw from the Russian boy, and one more takeout from the Hungarian boy. He would like to play a double. But probably after the double they will lose the yellow which is in the house right now. Yeah. It's interesting decision from the Russians. They thinking about a guard or to play a takeout because they could take out all the 2 yellow stones from the house, but maybe that's a little bit risky. But yeah. In every match, in each team has a time limit. Here we got thinking time. Right now, the Russian team has more than 13 minutes, and the Hungarian has 10 minutes, so they have pretty much time to play. Finally, they decide to play takeout. A little bit wide. So only 1 yellow went out. But it's really not easy for the Hungarian team. How can they score 2? They would like to play. They would like to score 2. Little promotion, but it seems a little bit wide. So the best stone is the blue one. So 1 for the Russian team again. They steal the last 2 ends. So after the first end, it was 0-3. Right now it's 4-3. It's time to have a look for Group B. There was one of the fine Hungarian team, Szekeres and Szekeres and George Nagy. The Chinese team, another Hungarian team, Dejia and Szabó, and the Polish team, Szekeres and Dejia. After the round robin, the first place goes to the Hungarian team Szekeres. They beat all the other 3 teams. The second place goes to the next Hungarian team, Dejia and Szabó. They got 4 points, and the Chinese team has got the 3rd place. They beat the Polish team. So the Polish didn't have points in this weekend in Budapest, so they finished their play. The first place Hungarian team will play today at 9 p.m. Of course, we can broadcast it for you. This afternoon we'll play across the teams. The group C and group D plays together. C3 against D2 and C2 against D3. And group A and B plays together. A3 against B2 and A2 against B3. The winners goes to the quarterfinal, and we play against a first placed team. The first quarterfinal will be at 9 p.m. today, and the second will be at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So as we come back to our match, there's 2 yellow stone in the middle of the house. And here comes the first stone from the Hungarian boy, Fóti. He tried to play a draw. Perhaps the perfect freeze to the blue stone is the best. Little click is also good, yeah. As we see, the Russians would like to play, yeah, they have 2 possibilities to play a draw, a freeze on the top of the forefoot, or a double takeout. So they call their timeout because if they play with takeout, they wouldn't like to have more risk. The score is 4-3 for the Russians. This is the main important. The hammer has the Hungarian team. There is 3 Hungarian stone in the house. Maybe this is the reason they wouldn't like to have more risk. We have got 3 Russian teams this weekend in Budapest. Yeah, and they play with the guard. Wow, what a nice shot. Probably they would like to play another double, but it's also good. So 2 yellow went out. Hungarian would like to come around the guard, their own guard. And a little push, the blue one. Important thing is to come around. It's very hard. He has to sweep because of that. Wow, it curls too much. But right now is open. The blue stone in the middle of the house is open right now. As we see, the Russians wouldn't like to have any risk. He wants to take out the yellow, the last yellow in the house. After the nice promotion takeout before, it was a mistake from the Russian boy. It was a nice takeout, but for his own stones. So here comes the Hungarian boy. He tries to play against the blue in the house. A little tap. The best if after tapping, a little roll behind the guard. Curved a lot. Here comes the last Russian stone in this hand. She tries to play a draw to the bottom. A little push for the yellow stone is also good. Russian boy has to sweep it. It seems a little short. It curves a lot. Yeah, little push is the best. Yeah, it is. It's interesting they don't try the double takeout because there is two more yellow stone in the house, but she plays a draw to the button. Oh, she has to sweep a lot. Hardly. This is a perfect draw. But only one for the Hungarians. So as we watch on the scoreboard, it's a full all after 5 ends. This is a very tough game. A good Hungarian team against a top Russian team. This is an interesting and exciting match. And finally, Group C, because these teams which are watching right now, they play in Group D. So the Group C play the Russian team Moskayev and Yeremin, the other Russian team Veneshcheva with Goryachev, and one of the best Hungarian team Dejia and Zsolt Kis, and the best Polish team Szekeres, the Frenia team family. And the first place goes to the first rank in the Russian team. They won 2 games, and the Hungarian team won 2 times. This is the same, but the first place goes to the Russians, and the second goes to the Hungarians. Third place goes to the Polish team, Frenia family. So the Russians will play tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. The Hungarian and the Polish will play this afternoon. It was a little bit long, and this is dangerous for the Hungarians because the Russian team has got a hammer in this hand. They have 2 wood stones in the middle of the house on the 4-foot ring, and there is no Hungarian stones in the house, and just guards. And here comes one more Russian stone. So the Russian would like to guard this situation to protect their own stones in the house, and they play a long guard. Yeah, the Hungarians tried to play a stone into the house. A perfect freeze is the best, or a little tap is okay. But the Hungarian boy changed his mind because he can see a little part of the blue stone in the house. He would like to play a takeout. take the guard, so there is no yellow stone in the house. This is a pretty wide shot from the Russian boy. He has to sweep that the blue stone goes to the back of the house, because if the blue stone is in the front of the house, the Hungarian team could play a hit and roll or a double takeout. So this was the reason why the Russian guy swept. But no, three stones. They have got 3 stones in the house. It's not bad. One more takeout from the Hungarians. Maybe he would like to play with the guard. Yeah. It's open right now, but no Hungarian stone in the house. And 3 Russian stones in the house. So it's a very dangerous situation for the Hungarian team. Seems a little bit wide again. It has to curl. The biter is the best. Yeah, it's quite good. Here comes the last Hungarian stone in this end. Any curve you play it? Double is the minimum goal. It's almost a triple, but right now two Russian stone is better. They have to look at it, but they agree that it's 2 right now. So they have a chance to score 3 in this end. I don't need to sweep. It's a little bit long, so... But with the kick it was okay. It was long, but kicked their own stone, so it is 3 for the Russians. So 7-4 after 6 hands. I think they will call their power play. This is the time to score more than 2. Yeah, they called it. This is a nice opening shot. A nice peel. So right now the yellow stone is absolutely open. It's easy to take it out. So the Hungarians will play a guard. Of course, they would like to protect their own stone. On the other sheet, there was a handshake between the Scottish McCleary family and the Danish family, Wixton family. The Scottish team won, so they got 4 points. The Danish team hasn't got any point in this weekend, so they finished their play in Budapest. And we will see which position goes to the Scottish. It depends on our match, which we are broadcasting. It was a perfect guard from the Hungarian lady. And probably this is a perfect draw from the Russian boy. Just a little push, and the Hungarian boy could take it out, because it seems quite clearly. The best is to roll a little, and there was a little roll, not bad. The Russians try to take them out. we can see that the Russian boy plays perfectly with his takeouts. There was a very little space beside the guard, but the shot was perfect, really. So all the work went away from the Hungarians. They can start again. A perfect draw behind the guard. This is the next one. There is a lot of space between the guard and the it's a little bit long. It curved for the place which they wanted to, but it was a little bit long. If it is shorter 1.5 meter, it's perfect. But it was not. So this time it's time to peel the guard. The Russians doesn't need too much stone on the play field. The goal is that all the 2 stones go out from the play. If successful, so this power play situation turned a hard play. Perfect freeze could be the goal for the Hungarian boy. Yeah, it seems the line is okay. Only the weight, what we will see. But this time it was a little bit long, just the same as before, his last shot. The Russians try to take out the yellow stone from the house. Yeah, it's perfect. So the Hungarians have to score 1 because the opponent is 3 scores up, 3 points up, and in the last time they have to steal 2 points minimum to reach the extra end. But right now they have to sweep very hard for that point. Nice sweeping, but it was a little bit short. So it's a handshake because the Russian team has 8 points and the Hungarians just 4. They have got just one more end in this game, so they shake their hands. It's over. So in this group, after this last round, the Russian Komarova and Goryachev has 6 points. The Scottish team has 4 points, and Nagy and Szabó and Fóti has 2 points. So the first place goes to the Russian team. They will play at 8 o'clock in the morning, tomorrow morning, and Nagy and Balázs will play this afternoon against the C group team, and their opponent will be the Hungarian team, Dejia and Zsolt Kis, at 4 o'clock this afternoon. So we'll have a short break, and we are waiting for you at 4 o'clock in this afternoon with the first play of games, and see you later. Bye.